Okay, so for this one, it's talking about like the 15% increase KVP and then cutting the mass in half. So if you go back to like the first page, that's when it's talking about like that whole like rule. So like amount of MAS should be brought down to half in order to maintain constant receptor exposure. KVP will be increased by 15%, right? So these changes made to KVP and MAS in order to reduce patient dose while maintaining constant receptor exposure. This really means like, so patient and receptor exposure are the same thing because it's coming from the same MAS. So the same MAS is 50. Okay, so 50 MAS. They're gonna 50 MAS affects both of these, receptor and patient, because patient's gonna be standing in front of the receptor, right? But because you're cutting MAS in half, that's part of the rules. Like when you increase by 15 and cut the mass in half, these are not gonna change. Exposure is gonna be maintained the same, so they're not gonna change. But the only thing that does change is the KVP by 15%, and that's always gonna show up here. Increasing KVP is gonna increase quantity or quality by it's gonna increase. So X-ray quality is gonna increase. These two are gonna stay the same because the mass is cut in half, and that's that like rule.